Hello everyone and welcome to Entrepreneurs Talk. I am Amar Bhotika, your cleaning solutions expert, and my company is Delta Innovative Solutions Pvt Limited. So today on the hot seat we have Mr. Vivek Sukhija from Legacy Homes, a 20-year experienced RERA-certified real estate expert. So let's welcome Mr. Vivek Sukhija.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Amar, for having me here on this talk. Thank you.
Great. So, Mr. Vivek, let's start with basics. Let's start from where you began your journey in entrepreneurship and why did you choose real estate specifically?
Okay, so as of my experience, I have been an IT expert. I started my career as a software developer.
Okay.
And then moved on to become a networking consultant. And the last assignment I had was a branch manager for an IT company. But then I always wanted to do something on my own. So we looked for opportunity, and with one of my friends, we started a housing loan mortgages company.
Okay.
We took DSAs of various banks and started funding on real estate investments. And then I realized that there was a lot of gap in real estate, wherein this was a highly unorganized, very shabby field, and it required somebody who can give the right kind of communication and the guidance to the customer. So we felt that gap, and that's how I moved into real estate. That was 2004.
Okay, so it's been more than 2 decades now into this.
Yes.
Okay, so normally in real estate, it's a lot of times you find surprises happening at the last moment in the deal. So as an expert into this field, how do you ensure that your clients don't get into surprises at the last moment?
So there can be two kinds of surprises which come in real estate deals. One, with the objective they got into the investment of real estate did not actually happen that way. And maybe there are some additional costs which came along on the investment, and that shook the budget of the customer, and the whole objective of the investment was lost. So what we do at Legacy Homes is that we guide the customer on the day one. We ask them what is the objective. Are they looking for a short term or a long term or a medium term? Are they looking for rental incomes, or are they looking for just appreciation? So on basis on that, we give them an entire flow right at the day one. And we also tell them, what kind of risks are involved, if there are any, and so that they can take a cautious call there. So there are no surprises in our deals, basically.
Okay. So Mr. Vivek, can you just maybe bust a myth which is normally associated with real estate?
So one myth, which has been prevailing quite a lot, and a lot of people are falling prey to that, is the assured return concept. 12% assured return, 18% assured return, 24% assured return. See, essentially, you need to understand that a builder who's raising funds, from you on a property, in most of these cases, these properties will not have a RERA license, will not have approvals in place, and they will tell you that the rental would start day one. But essentially it means that, for example, आपने उनको 100 रुपए दिए और वो 12% का रिटर्न आपको दे रहे हैं, तो पहले 8 साल का पैसा तो वो आपसे ले चुके हैं. So even if he continues to give it to you for 3-4 years, it is essentially your money coming back.
Correct.
And you still don't know what is going to happen to the project, whether it will be delivered, whether it will actually be executed or not. So be cautious on that. Invest in a property which has all the approvals in place. Don't fall into assured return thing, because essentially it is your money which is coming back to you.
Okay, Mr. Vivek, tell me one thing. If I had, say, for example, 50 lakhs to a crore rupees to invest in real estate, what suggestions would you share to me?
See, real estate investments, what I keep them in the sequence is that if you can buy a land, go for that. If you can't buy a land, go for an apartment. And still, if that budget doesn't permit that, you can maybe go for an affordable housing project. Okay. Is the sequence I follow. So if you have about 1 crore of rupees, we can offer a plot in Faridabad, Greater Faridabad area. Again, the liquidity and the kind of period you're willing to hold that. It can also be a project which I recently started working in, SIR in Dholera, Gujarat. It offers an amazing opportunity for maximum growth. I mean, we are talking about 5 to 10 times growth in the next 10 years. So you can look at that.
Okay, in real estate, Mr. Vivek, I think location is a very important aspect of it. Do you think you should look at, as an investor, one should only look at location, or there are other things also one should look at? while investing?
So there are two perspectives to the location. One is the geographical location of the, for example, Delhi NCR. We are talking about Faridabad, Greater Faridabad, Noida, or Delhi, or Gurgaon, or for that sake, Dholera, like I talked about. That is one. Second, within that vicinity, within the geographical location, which part of the land you are buying. So is it a corner plot or a park facing plot? These plots always remain a hot selling property, maybe something on the wider road. That will always remain a hot selling property. And even in the times of, when the market is not doing very good, these properties are easily sellable.
And any other aspect of investment when you look at while investing other than location?
So the basic would always remain that the property should have a RERA license. RERA license means that the project land has been bought, the necessary approvals have been declared, and the layout has been freezed. So there will be no changes in the project. We have seen cases where builders have raised money without RERA projects, and then later on they liquidated that. So we had to actually arrange the money for the builder, and then we had to work to get the money back from the builder. So there's no point doing that.
Tell me one more thing, Mr. Vivek. In real estate deals, there are in fact a lot of aspects, a lot of confusion for clients. What are the things that you actually recommend or guide your clients to make sure the deals move properly?
So in a typical real estate deal, what we do is we explain the entire process of the transaction, how it will flow, right from exchanging the token money once you have seen the documents and you agree to go ahead with the deal, to the agreement, what kind of money has to be paid at that point in time, the final cost of ownership, the additional expenses involved at the time of possession or at the time of registration of the deal. So all this cost is explained day one before a single rupee moves out from the customer's pocket. So that helps him prepare the funds and make those funds ready for the deal to be completed. Second, we also analyze and tell them what kind of objectives they are having in purchasing. If they're looking for a rental, what kind of rental yield would be easily accessible. So this helps them get a complete picture of what kind of approvals they should be looking for. So we guide them before any money is exchanged, so that they can take an informed decision whether they want to go ahead with the deal or maybe think about it.
So as you very rightly mentioned, you don't leave any surprises for the last.
Yeah, no surprises, absolutely.
No
And
surprises. You go ahead with the objective in mind, what the client really wants.
Actually, investment should always be objective driven. But most of the dealers in my community, they do, they sell whatever there is in the bucket.
Yes.
So if X builder is selling X property, they will be selling that. Next day, they will be selling the Y property. We don't do that. We meet the customer, understand his needs.
Requirement.
And once he tells us that this is the objective, this is the budget, this is the exit opportunity he's looking at, this is the liquidity he wants, this is, the kind of risk he's willing to take. Based on that, we suggest, and that's how we work very extensively in the entire Faridabad region. So we are not limited to one builder, one property, one project.
Do you only sell the properties to your clients, or if a client has a property of their own and they are willing to sell that property as well, do you help them structure that deal as well?
Absolutely. We do complete hand-holding for our customers for their real estate needs.
Okay.
In fact, my first customer who bought a villa from me in Green Valley in 2004 is still my customer, not only for the properties which in my geographical expertise, but anywhere he buys a property, he consults me. And one thing which we offer our customers, especially the sellers, is that we sign a mandate with them. And that saves them a lot of hassle of, showing property to multiple people, negotiating with multiple people, getting into the hassle of negotiation. So in a mandate, we do this entire exercise with the buyers. And once the buyer is willing to exchange the money, then only we arrange a meeting with the seller. So he's absolutely, is free from all the mess which real estate transactions get into.
Right. So one last thing I would like to ask you, what is one investment which you probably would suggest any investor right now looking at a period of say next 3 to 5 years? What is one big investment that anybody can look at right now?
Okay, so हमने सबने बचपन में सुना होगा कि मेरे पापा को इतने लाख में यहाँ प्लॉट मिल रहा था, आज ये इतने करोड़ रुपए का हो गया है.
Right.
सो अगर आप अपने बच्चों से नहीं सुनना चाहते हैं सर, तो आई ऑफर यू अपॉर्चुनिटी which is in Dholera, Gujarat, SIR. It is a special investment region with the collaboration of central government holding 49% stake and state government holding 51% stake. It is a smart city in the lines of Singapore and Dubai, even better than that. So there is a proper waste management, proper water recycling, proper power generation. इंडिया का लार्जेस्ट सोलर पार्क वहाँ आ रहा है, which is 4800 megawatt power. Tata is building that. So this investment is a great opportunity. अभी बहुत minuscule price पे आप वहाँ एंट्री ले सकते हैं, लेकिन आने वाले टाइम में it can offer you 5x, 10x, or maybe if you hold for 20 years, God knows you can have 20x profit on that.
So it will be a great wealth builder for anybody, right?
100%. अगर lakhs की property crores में अपनी legacy छोड़ के जानी है, so do get in touch with Legacy Homes and we can help you do that.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Vivek.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.